Hey folks, Derek here, and you're listening to an NC Cutting Edge Counseling production. NCCEC is a trauma therapy practice based in North Carolina. Learn more at NCCEC.com. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Mindscapes and Magic for more content, and come hang out with us in our Discord for episode discussions. Content warnings and where to find us will be found in the episode descriptions. Let's do a fucking show!
Oh, my brain cut off. Well, I think that's our segue, I guess. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Mindscapes and Magic. My name is Casey Gibson, he, him pronouns, and I'm still the dungeon master of our magical misadventures. I'm joined, as always, by our wonderful cohort of people.
Hi, Haley Ronstadt here, she, they pronouns. I'm the therapist on the podcast, playing Elle or Eldon, he, they pronouns. He is a half-elf witch who is Mike Wolf from American Pickers Hot.
Oh.
I love how you're giving us context now.
American Pickers Mike
American
Wolf.
Pickers Mike
Yes.
Wolf.
Yes.
Confident,
That is.
wheeling and dealing.
He knows about die-cast cars.
He really does. He really does. And he makes some very interesting sounds about motorcycles.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'll try and find clips of it.
You just got one. I gave it to you.
There it is. Found it.
Anyhow, Elle is very excited to have his princess moment at this fancy ball.
Going to the ball.
I am Jason Wyde, he, him.
Welcome back from TikTok.
Yeah, thank you.
We let him out, y'all.
And I would like to introduce my good friend, Geverax. It is very good to be here. I am very much looking forward to this party.
Rex, fantastic to see you, as always.
Great to see you, Gev.
It is a little bit crowded with you and Jason here.
Yeah.
Yes, but he had nothing to do. I am supposed to be here, so
I thought he had chores he could go be doing.
No. I needed to be here.
Fair enough.
I mean, I disagree, but it's good to see you too, man.
So, Gev, it's to our listeners, it's been 2 weeks, but to us, it's been over a month. What's your stance on that time travel difference?
Time travel makes my head hurt.
Me too, buddy.
It does.
It only goes forward.
Marches forever onward.
Speaking of going forward, I'm Derek Rogers, and I'm playing Kadima Thorne, parentheses 2024. I will keep that going.
Gotcha.
Since we are still updated. I forgot we were doing a ball. That's the part I hadn't gotten to on my re-listens yet.
Oh.
The last bit of our last episode.
Well, are you excited?
Sure.
Sure.
We're going to a ball.
Are you thrilled or not?
I don't know, because I think Kadima has a little bit of internal worry because of military balls that he's had to go to, and so that's his
This
mental
will be
process.
very different.
I hope so.
And you're only going to the ball to plant evidence on a noble person.
That might be kind of sim.
But you can also have fun while you're there.
Little column A, little column moida. Speaking of murder.
Dun dun dun.
I'm Christian Snyder. I'm playing Alexander Mish Kamien, the Raucous Rapscallion, with a mohawk.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm about to tell them and show them these punk tactics.
We are back, everyone, and last episode, the party made an alliance with the Varia. Eldon also got to reconnect with an old friend and shared a nice moment with them.
It's beautiful.
It was a nice, fun episode. You guys pocketed a bunch of sausage and other various breakfast items.
Pocket sausage. Pocket sausage.
On the record, I am opposed.
Leading poor Vadon astray of the customs on the prime material plane. And after
Was
making...
one of them pocket grits?
There was pocket grits.
No, they were warned against pocket grits.
orange juice.
There were also pocket grits. I think Eldon took pocket grits.
No.
Did I take? No.
No, he said that he did in the past.
Oh,
and that it was bad.
Yeah. Don't do pocket
Which is
grits.
wild because pocket orange juice was A-okay.
It's a little Capri Sun in your pocket.
Gev had never done pocket orange juice. It
Yes.
was something new.
It feels...
You haven't tried it, you don't know.
We also now know that Kadima's pockets are watertight.
he truly as
I grew up in Alvarez.
Yeah. You know what?
true.
That tracks.
Got waterproof clothes, baby.
But yeah, after pocketing various breakfast
Boys
items,
Coke.
you guys made your alliance with the Varia, agreeing to work with them for as long as it suits everyone's needs, and agreed to take on a job where you would be infiltrating the 40th birthday party of one Kabita Goldwound to plant some evidence to just sow some discord within Bredden and help cut the legs out from underneath the church and some noble families, as the Goldwinds are a very affluential family here in Bredden. You guys went to the nice repository of clothes, spent about 30 minutes picking out outfits in real time. And yeah.
It's important.
It is important.
I had lots
Very
of fun.
important.
It's important for the fan artists.
Yes, all of our fan artists.
And I totally remember what I'm wearing.
Yep, I do too.
I'm sure you all remember exactly what you're wearing because everyone did their homework. But yeah, that is where we pick up now as Civ leads you through some more tunnels. These ones a lot drier and cleaner, and out into the city streets above. You guys come out into an abandoned house about a block or so away from the party.
What time is it?
It is a little before 5 because the party starts at 5.
Okay. Got it.
Or it's around 5. It could be whatever time you guys took to get dressed. I don't know. You guys can get there fashionably late if you so choose.
Remind us, we all have invitations, correct?
Yep, you all have invitations.
Do we want to go all through the front at the same time, or do we want to stagger our ways in?
I think we come in together, and we can split from there as mingling with other partygoers.
Yeah, the invitation was for us as a collective, right?
Yes, I believe so.
We go in as a collective, and it's a party. We can break off. I think it would be weirder if we stayed together the whole time.
I agree. I can get us in as acolytes of Tenebris, if that works for you.
I think we just walk in. We already have the invites, and we're...
I agree, but they will want to announce us, and it is noble practice.
It's just like, 4 random acolytes of Tenebris.
Basically.
What are our names?
That is a good question. I can probably use mine. It has not been heard in a long time.
Do you want your name to be associated with anything if it goes bad?
Probably not.
Our track record exists.
That is fair point. Yes, I can figure something out.
I will be Esmeralda Grillis.
Esmeralda, I like it.
You get over there.
I feel like this is a reference that I don't know.
It's the taco place we ordered tacos from today.
On the grill.
I love you so much. Amazing.
Look at receipt in Esmeralda Grill.
That's improv, baby.
I will go as Dragos.
I'll go as Kel.
You couldn't remember anyone's names last episode.
Kel, CS.
Oh.
I was thinking Kellen.
Yeah, I was thinking Kellen,
That's what
too.
I was thinking.
I guess I'll go as Keenan.
Keenan and Kel.
Fuck. That's good.
So Vodon will speak up. Do you believe it might be best if maybe I remain somewhere where I can keep a watch over the place so there are not many kind of gestures at himself? Like me, I'm afraid I might draw too much attention.
Well, you're invited.
That is also not a bad thing. If you draw attention, then the stealthier of them can get around without being seen.
Okay. I can do that.
Some of us have to draw some attention, otherwise the mission will not work.
Understood.
And we'll have Rosemary and Gross in the garden to create distraction if needed.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think of a fail-safe. Either Gev or Vadon. I think you guys might be the best for this. If you hear me say cloaca, I want one of the two of you to punch me.
Okay. If you're all right with that.
Yes.
So, Vodon, you will take this?
Yes, no problem.
I am happy to, but,
And Gross, if I say cloaca to you through our connection, then you and Rosemary need to create some noise, make a distraction.
I have other idea.
Okay.
And Giverax will cast Find Familiar again, and the cat will turn into an imp. This form of Drew can be invisible and can go with you. So if you have a problem, you tell him, he tells me, and we can help.
Yeah, I'll be your backup.
That works. That being said, if I have a problem, it's probably going to be loud.
Well,
That's true.
try not to be.
Yeah.
I will do my best.
It's real easy. Just be quiet.
Okay, so Drew, you travel with Mish and stay invisible.
No problem, boss.
Keep me updated.
Will do. And they disappear, and you just feel Mia's just tiny little claws just latch onto your back.
Rosemary, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm a little mad I don't get to go to the party, but, I get to chat up with some nice-looking rose bushes over there, so,
There will probably be people in the gardens at some points.
You want me to talk to him?
Probably not.
Well, see, what's the point, then?
Listening, though.
That might not be a bad idea.
That is good distraction. Talking plant.
Yeah.
Draw people outside of the building.
If we send the
I've
code
been
word
told
to
I'm
Gross,
very distracting.
I'll make sure when I say cloaca, I'll say it really loudly. If you hear that, Rosemary, just start talking to whoever's nearby.
Fantastic. Can do.
This is solid plan. Anything else we need to discuss?
Well, we have the plans of the house, so it should be relatively simple. I just got to break off and sneak upstairs. All I got to do is get into the office, and I got to plant this. Honestly, it doesn't matter what the evidence is, but
Have we not looked at it?
the Varia told us that it's implicating them in a couple of murders, so that's relatively simple.
Do we know whose party this is?
Kabita Goldwind.
Okay.
Of the red and gold ones.
Red and gold wounds.
Okay. All right. Are we all ready?
I am
think so.
ready.
I am as well.
Let us go then.
All right.
All right. So you guys leave the safe house. Sif has just been sitting over in the corner the whole time. Oh, you guys are finally going? All right. I'll be keeping a watch. Yeah, you guys have fun.
we're gonna get. I'm gonna get as close as we can, and then cast Disguise Self without being noticed, so I have longer to use it.
Awesome. Easy.
I will also cast Disguise Self to have the symbol of Tenebris visible.
All right, so yeah, you guys walk up. Like I said, it's about a block away. As you guys approach, you're in the inner city now, which is mostly just residential area. You see large, or basically apartment buildings, some small houses here and there. But as you keep walking into the neighborhood, the houses start getting bigger and bigger, and you guys eventually come up on this manse that's kind of in the center of this neighborhood. You see high, tall iron wrought fences that protect this nice large garden lawn area. You see people are streaming in into the courtyard and into the just beautiful massive 2-story manse in the distance. You guys can get into not a long line, it's not like a concert line, but 4 or 5 people in front of you waiting to get in and showing their invitations to this little goblin man at the door who just seems to have a list and checking it off. Takes a few minutes, and as you all approach, all right, may you state your name for me? Or the party name? Are you all together?
Yes, we are acolytes of Tenebris, come to pay respects.
Oh, okay, more church folk, no problem. Invitations?
Yes.
Hand our invitations.
Yep.
All right, everything looks to be of accord. You guys can head on in.
Thank you.
Enjoy your time, and yeah, have a great time. Next.
lean over to Eldon real quick. No announcements. This is not like I remember noble parties being.
It's odd.
Must not be very important.
Seems important, though. Look at the decorations, the house.
That is true, but that is also normal for nobles to be pretty extravagant.
And you guys continue on in as you're having this conversation. You see a pale-skinned human woman in front of you. She's wearing this beautiful, like, blue gown, hair done up with, like, silver pins all throughout, like almost like a silver net, like, over her hair. And as she walks up, you see a person. They're all dressed in, like, tuxedos, like, serving attire, walk up. May I present to you the Honorable Arlise Valthas. And, you know, she walks up to you all. You guys all walk up. And may I present Clerics of Tenebris. And let you all in.
There it is.
And yeah, you guys enter this massive... You guys walk through like this entryway hallway aligned with just beautiful portraits of people you don't recognize, but who you can assume are the Goldwound family. You see just tapestries, a nice plush red carpet. The walls are mostly like wood and stone, like engraved. And you guys walk into this massive dining room, huge chandelier overhead, beautiful polished marble floors. You see along the walls there's food and drinks and concessions lined up. You see maybe about a good 80 to 90 just people just moving around, going about their business, mingling and stuff like that, all dressed in these fineries. You can see, you know, some quote-unquote other clerics dressed in like their fine robes or just like suits, just whatever they might be wearing, where you can tell are high society nobles. Just a bunch of money sitting in this room.
Fucking rich people. They make my stomach churn.
This is quite impressive. This is how nobles on the Prime Material live.
I want to start looking around and see just for easy areas to duck off, so I can wait and just be out of sight as the party starts picking up, so I can use that as a distraction to move around.
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check, and after you do that, I'll kind of tell you a little bit of how this can work, depending on what you guys might be doing. I got a couple fun little things we can try.
Is there any music or dancing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Music. There's the center of the dining hall seems to have been cleared out for like a dance space. You see a band up on a stage just playing just kind of like nice classical, like slow, like ambient music to kind of just keep the mood up. Not slow per se, but just like, yeah.
Not full on dance music.
Yeah, not full on like
background noise.
Yeah.
18.
18. Well, so yeah, with the 18, you can see everything is crowded around. You see on each wall of the dining hall, besides the one you guys came in, there are stairs that seem to lead upstairs. At each of these stairs, there's a guard posted, and you know that Kavita's office is on the second floor. They seem to be standing there. There's no rotation. They're standing there all night. You can see them kind of... You can see people kind of trying to move up the stairs, and you see them block off. That area seems to be very much off limits for the time being. There's a couple alcoves on the first floor and kind of like hidden behind like a tapestry on like hung over like a pillar or something of that type that you could maybe duck in between. But right now you're not seeing any clear direction up into the second level.
Might have to Sam Fisher my way outside.
Just for my mental picture, so we're coming in, is there like stairs kind of like going up on the sides? Is it like a big foyer area that we're in?
Yeah, you're in a big like dining hall right now.
Okay.
And so on either side, like to the right and the left, there's two staircases that wind upwards, and then in the back there's another staircase.
Gotcha.
But this dining hall is huge, probably like 100, 150 feet across.
Are there any bars down here?
Yeah, there's bars off to one. There's honestly several bars, one on each wall, as well as like concessions, and you see people moving around with trays of food and drinks as well.
Gotcha. I will grab like a champagne glass off of one of the guys walking around grab it off the tray, and I want to head to the busiest bar that I see here.
Gotcha.
I just tell the group, like, hey, I'm going to go see what I can hear. Holler if anything crazy goes off.
Will do.
Giverax is like picking every different kind of appetizer or food that he can possibly find. Like he's like, I want to try all of it.
Easily enough. Yeah, you get a lot of like, there's shrimp, there's mussel or oysters, a lot of seafood, things like that. And then like little bites of like fish and little bacon wrapped, dishes and things like that. A lot of hors d'oeuvres, some Brussels sprouts, and just start going about. Plenty of food to go around.
Yep. Anytime somebody passes him with a tray of food, he grabs something off of it.
Yeah.
He is all about it.
Does anyone see the birthday boy?
That is a good question. I have not. I do not know what this guy looks like.
Give me either perception or insight check.
I'm gonna use insight. It's 18.
18. So yeah, with an 18, you're kind of scanning around the party. Ellen has a pretty good sense of like who's important. You actually, like, as you're kind of scanning around, you notice a couple pockets of activity around the party where people seem to have been gathered. You see one group of people seem to be gathered around this aging, like, pretty large dude, around like 6'1", older, kind of a little portly. Looks like might have been like former military. You can tell like from the broadness of his shoulders and stuff like that. He seems to be entertaining a group of people. In another pocket, you see the woman that had walked in before you guys, Arlise Velthas, with a kind of throng of people around her. You see another like slight human man, kind of going gray at the sides of his hair, kind of moving around the concession stand where Kadima is heading off to, and looks like to be in a panic. And then in the kind of very back, like kind of keeping to the edges of where the dance circle is kind of broken off with a lot of people kind of, you can tell they're like fawning over them. You see this another human man, you can tell a little bit older, looks to be approaching 40, dressed in like nice, like all gold, like gold suit with like silver accents, and you can probably assume that is Kabita Goldwound. They have the largest throng of people around them.
I'm gonna cast message to Kadima. Hi, it's Elle. There's a guy coming towards you that looks like he's freaking out a little bit. You have eyes on him?
Do I see him?
Go ahead. What's your passive perception?
15.
Yeah, you see him. You can kind of see him just muttering around. You see him like almost pushing the bartender out of the way and like gesturing somebody over, like, you were doing a terrible job. I need you to get out now. You are fired. We'll speak about this later. And like, I'm so sorry. Turning to like other nobles. I'm so sorry about the wait. We have another bartender coming. And just kind of see him like trying to put out fires.
What are the bartenders wearing?
Same serving attire, like tuxedos.
I kind of want to go up to one of the servers and yeah, I'm gonna go up to one of the servers.
All right. Yeah. Easily enough. They're all over the place.
Hey.
Oh yes. How may I help you?
I need your shirt and jacket.
I'm sorry?
I need your shirt and jacket.
Sir, I can bring you drinks, I can bring you food, but this is not mine. It is given to me by the agency I work at. I'll lose my job if I
will return it in an hour, and I will give you 10 gold.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Let's give an inspiration.
Ready.
You really want a 10 bar here.
It was a 3. 13.
It's a real tweener. Hey, look, man, I don't know what you've got going on, but look, my mom's sick. I got 3 younger brothers. I need my job. Sorry. And
20 gold.
Walks away.
Damn it.
And as you see this, you can see this serving the slight man walking around. You can see him ushering over a serving person. And hey, I need you to tend this fucking bar, and if you fuck this up, I swear to God, I swear to all the gods, I will ruin you. And this person, all right, I'm sorry, thank you. Yes, Mr. Thimblecroft, and goes and starts tending the bar with a flop sweat on their forehead.
Was it the same person that I just talked to?
No, it was just a different
one. Okay.
person. Yeah, what is everyone else doing?
I have a question above table. This evidence, are there multiple pieces of evidence that we're planting, or is it really just one thing?
It's a few things, but it's all in like basically like a manila folder.
Okay.
Like,
so nothing
bulky or like hard to...
Yeah, but I was thinking like if it would be beneficial for us to like try and plant it on him, something small, rather than trying to only put everything up into his office.
Well, you would know because Veneranda told you that they wanted it planned in the office because they have someone on the payroll with the city guard that are going to have come hit the house and get that information then. You can assume if you plan anything in like Kavita's pockets, it might get washed, gone through the wash or like disappear in some other way. So they want it like in their safe.
Okay. I had a thought and wanted to clarify a couple things. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go straight up to the crowd with the birthday boy because I'm gonna mingle elsewhere first and kind of make my way there eventually. The woman that walked in before us, I think that's where I'm gonna head first.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk up, there's a bunch of people surrounding her, mostly like women and a few men dotted here and there. As you walk up, you kind of hear people speaking. Oh, I'm so sorry about my condolences for what happened to your family. What a terrible tragedy. My thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. Whisperings of that. You kind of just see her just in the center of this like throng of people. A little a very thin veneer of like, oh, thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate it. Yes, it's a very tough time. A little like handkerchief dotting at her eyes type of deal as you walk up.
I see an opportunity. I walk up and get like right up next to her and like undertone hushed, not for hopefully everybody to hear.
It looks like you could use a rescue.
Could use a drink, and yes, if you...
I hold out my hand.
Dragos.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Arlis Valthas.
It's good to meet you. Come, we will get drink.
Okay, yes, absolutely. I'm sorry, all. I've met an old friend here. If you wouldn't mind excusing me for a moment, and kind of follows you through the crowd of people.
I'm going to the least crowded bar.
Yeah, easily enough towards the other opposite wall where Kadima had headed off to. You go to the other bar. She walks up. Your strongest of whatever you've got. Yep, no problem. Pours her glass. And for you, sir?
I will take wine.
Wine, no problem. Pours you a glass of wine. Dragos, you said it was.
Da.
Thank you so much. I have heard those exact words uttered to me about 3,000 times over the past several weeks. It grows exhausting.
If I may, I am not from here. I am visiting. What happened? You do not have to tell me, but it would help the story of me keeping you away from people.
No, you're definitely new to the city if you haven't heard. Yes, my family was a fairly big deal around here in Bredon. Ran a successful river trading company. But my brother, his wife, and my uncle all went missing on a trip going into Realia several weeks ago, and we assume dead, leaving me the last surviving member here in Bredon. We have a cousin or two dotted around Velostia, but secondary family. And now I get to not only try to take over the family business, but hear how sad everybody else is about it.
Such is life of noble, no?
Yeah, and not only that, I get to come to this absolute assholes party, because God forbid I take more than a couple weeks to grieve the loss of my family.
You do not like Goldwyn.
He's a piece of shit. Me and our families have been at odds for forever. They apply their trade, we apply ours.
What is it that they do?
The same thing, but trading lumber with Ruralia, trading quarried stone. They have a little bit more influence as they rent out a lot of the channels from Breton to Azari. Whereas we tend to move more upriver, they tend to do more open seas.
So not same area, but could pose problem.
My father, God rest his terrible soul, wanted those waterways more than anything, and the Goldwoons have kept a tight leash on them for as long as anyone can remember. But I did not bring you. I don't mean to thank you with talking about the family business. What business do you have in Breton?
I am visiting the church. It is not fun business, but I did get to come to party. That is always fun. I do not care much for Goldwoons either, but...
you're in the church. Are you familiar with them? They're very big into Torvus. They give a lot of money to that section of the church.
Not my expertise. I am tenebrous.
If I'm being honest, I mean no offense. I'm not much of a... Me and my family pay lip service. We show up to churches when we need to, but not my thing.
That is okay. Can I tell you a secret?
I kind of love a good secret. That's not about me especially. That's all I've been hearing about recently.
It is not always much my thing either.
Ah, a priest that isn't that fond of their god. Not many of those, especially around here.
Well, as we approach the end of the year, it is hard to be proud to be a part of that sometimes.
Fair enough. And she downs her drink.
I motion to the bartender.
Yeah. God. You want to hear another secret?
Yeah, I am always down for cigarettes.
I think Goldwoon had something to do with it. I'm not sure. I don't have any evidence. Even if they didn't, God, I would love for somebody to be talking about anything other than me at the moment.
Well, that is very interesting. I wish I had some information for you.
It wouldn't be a little weird if you did, considering you just arrived to the city, but I appreciate it. It's been a nice distraction from... Gestures out to the rest of the party.
Yes, it is a bit crowded in here. Would you like to get some fresh air?
I would love that. I hear there's a balcony on the south wall.
Let us go.
And she'll slam down another drink, grab another one, take your arm, and lead you off into the balcony. We'll move on to Eldon. What would you like to do?
We've seen this.
Yeah, if you were keeping an eye, like scouting, this is one of the people you had like noticed with your insight check before, so you can definitely see this all happening.
Yeah. So I think I would just comment on it. Looks like Gev's got a lead.
Was I able to watch that conversation happen?
Yeah, that's
Awesome. So I was able to see that they were talking about how there might be a balcony on the south side of the building.
sure. You can also see it.
Oh, awesome, sweet. I know what I'm gonna do. But I will let that play out last.
And also remember, if you want to communicate with me, you can do so through Drew.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to do it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for... I think that Eldon's plan is to try to create a big distraction that fits in with what's going on whenever Misha's ready to start the solo mission. I think I'm going to try to dance with somebody, but Are you ready?
I will. I think I'll let the party progress a little bit further. So I'm just going to be sitting in the corner, drinking water.
Let people get more drunk. Smart.
Okay. Then I think I will probably make my way to the busy bar to check in with Kadima if you're not ready to go up.
Yeah, so I'm just posted up at the bar now and ordering drinks, but then like setting them off to the side and waiting for somebody to come up to the bar and grab it and just like feeding people alcohol, essentially.
And Eldon, as you're just kind of walking through, making your way around, give me a perception check.
11.
11. With an 11, you kind of, as you're moving around, you see the older man that you had noticed before with like the military bearing. You just kind of hear off in the distance him getting a little bit loud, but can't quite make out what he's saying. Yeah, you walk up to Kadima.
How's it going?
I've struck out already, but just kind of playing it by ear and just waiting to see how the night's going.
Well, you could help me make a distraction when Misha's ready.
That I can. All I got to do is say one word, and then I'm getting punched.
I was thinking of something a little less extreme to try out first.
Yeah, that's more of a, like, if we need to get out of here.
Worst case,
like, make a big scene.
Yeah. How's your dancing?
It's decent. I've been to a lot of military balls.
Because I'm really good.
Like, really good?
Like, really good.
All right, prove it.
Prove it?
And I'll hold my hand out.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so Eldon's going to take your hand and we'll go out on the dance floor.
Depending on how good this goes, I would like to use this as my distraction.
And in tandem with that, when we get out to the balcony, I want to, like, case it. Give me some info on what's out here, if there's a way to get up to the second floor, things like that.
Gotcha.
What actually I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a new ability that I got with the level up. As you guys are starting, as you hold your hand out to Kadima, and Kadima's right about to grab it, music and sound disappear as you hear, ooh, if you make it big enough, I might be able to use this as a distraction. I think this is a really good idea. And you can just turn around and you see that the only two people that are moving are you and me.
Fucking mini time stop. I love it.
As I use...
Mish, what is this?
It's something I picked up in the book, and then time progressed.
Okay, I'll turn to Kadima. I think Mish just stopped time. I don't know. He wants us to make it really big, so that he can use it as a way to get out of here.
All right. Well, what dances do you know?
Tango, salsa, and waltz.
I could go for a tango because hold on. Let me. I'm gonna go walk over to the band. Hey, you guys, we're trying to liven the party up a little bit. Can you guys speed up the tempo a little bit?
Oh, thank God! I was gonna kill myself if I had to keep playing.
Yeah. Let's try and liven this place up a little bit.
No problem, man. I got you. And immediately, just the music picks up, starts getting some real dance music.
Sweet.
You see a couple of people that were just kind of sitting around the dance floor. There were like, a few couples on the dance floor just kind of slowly swaying. But now everyone's like, oh, okay. Now we can actually start moving. Like people start loosening up. The drinks have been flowing for a little while now.
Yep. So I'll go back to Eldon. All right. I'll follow your lead.
Lodon will walk up behind you. He's just been kind of trying to stay in the corner. A couple people have tried to waylay him. I'm so sorry. I see my friends over here. He comes up. I am incredibly uncomfortable. If I can assist you with this distraction in any way to get us out of here, I will do so. He'll pat Kadima on the shoulder. We had many balls where I was from, and I can provide you with the memories of my people. And he'll cast Enhance Ability on you to give you advantage on charisma checks.
Nice.
And you just kind of see the memories of these just gith dancing balls and this very fluid dance movement kind of just enter your brain for a moment.
Insert Anastasia ball flashback.
And and you just see this desperation. It's please get us out of here. And you guys take to the dance floor. Out on the balcony, Gevrax, you see there's a sparse few people just kind of dotted around here, maybe 6 or 7 people just kind of getting fresh air. You see there's more serving people out here just holding drinks in case anybody needs a refresher and doesn't want to go inside. You see there's some streamers and things like that hanging from the balcony. You see it's about 15-20 feet from this first floor, I guess not really a balcony because it's on the first floor.
Yeah,
but
a courtyard.
Yeah, courtyard, area. But you could see it's about 15 to 20 feet up to the balcony that would be on the second floor.
Okay. And there's not that many people out here?
Like I said, about 6 or 7 people.
Okay.
Not including you two.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of I'm looking at the stars, but looking up, seeing if I see any handholds or cover or anything that I can relay back to Mish, just to kind of give him a lay of what it looks like out here before he comes out here, so he can move quickly.
Yeah, not a too much cover. Everything's kind of cleared out. There's a little garden off in the distance where Rosemary and Gross off screen snuck into. But, you look up, there's railings on the balcony and stuff like that, but no solid, really handholds and stuff like that. But you figure Mish might be able to figure something out.
I relay that back to Mish. I look around, there's a handful of people, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think at this point, I start to hear the music pick up.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, louder than I need to, proclaim, it sounds like the music is getting more lively. Would you care for a dance?
Oh, you're a dancer as well as a rescuer. I can be a tad bit clumsy on my feet, but sure, I think one more drink and I'd slams down. It'll be a good distraction at the very least.
That is exactly what I am thinking.
All right, yeah, shall we?
Anybody else want to come join the party?
Oh, persuasion check.
All right. Can do. Oof. Oh, do I use it or no? Yeah, I'm going to use it. So I also rolled a 3. That's a 19.
19. As you say this, you see people oh yeah, the music did finally pick up. Yeah, that stuff before was putting me to sleep, and mutterings and stuff like that. And as everyone starts kind of filing in after you, and everyone, along with Kadima and Eldon, a lot of people start taking to the dance floor, and
Is there anybody left out there?
Roll luck check.
Luck check.
Luck check.
All right. Let's do this one. 18.
No, everyone clears out.
Telepathically to Drew.
Tell me, courtyard is clear.
Hey, dude. Hey.
Hello. What's up, buddy?
Courtyard's clear.
Good. Okay. Anything he noticed on the outside?
I relayed that
Okay.
kind of off screen.
Yeah, all of this stuff.
Sweet. Got it. Balcony, second floor. I think I can make the jump in one.
All right, let's go.
Okay, then I'll start sneaking my way. Not
Inconspicuously.
Yeah, moving your
So you
way
just
through
walk?
the crowd.
Yeah.
You walk over there.
I hug the wall as I walk.
All right, and as we get onto the dance floor, I'd like everyone to give me performance checks.
All right.
See how well you dance. Yep, and you have advantage on yours. I'll roll with our release.
I'll use this to determine whether or not I need a stealth check.
26.
26.
Jesus.
18.
I said I was really good.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Nice.
And Arlie's got a dirty 20. So
Nice. Damn, Kevrax is the worst.
a little out of practice.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, you guys start dancing, and you and Arlie's are having a good time. She's very graceful and knows how to like lead without making it look like she's the one leading.
I thought you said you were bad at this.
I guess I did also say a few drinks and I get better.
Oh, that is true.
I'm past that. And just swaying very gracefully, but the center of the show is Eldon and Kadima are just doing this, I don't know dance, but it's just doing this insane dance number in this. Yes, absolutely. Just tango, doing the tango. And you see like at a certain point, like even the people on the dance floor around you start giving you like space and start letting you guys just whip around the dance floor. Everyone seems to be enthralled by this performance with that 26 and a 19. Phenomenal.
The sexual tension is palpable.
Yes. And I think what's enhancing it is the way that like our arms are interacting too. There might be like little like flashes.
Sparks flying. Literal sparks flying.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it is, everyone is enthralled by your guys' performance right now.
I think even like Gev like kind of slows down and is kind of entranced a little bit too.
Yeah, you see, you've even caught like Kadita's like notice he wasn't on the dance floor, just observing, and she's just like, yes, like turns to somebody, is like, yes, you see, I hired these dancers here to keep everyone.
That's fucking jackass.
Yeah, I knew they would do a good job. And so Mish, what you doing as all of this is going on?
With everyone suitably distracted, I'm just going to walk out and wait for a time when everyone's just got their backs towards the balcony, and I'm just going to jump up on, jump up. Yes, it is 3 plus your strength modifier. In my case, I get to use my my dexterity, so that would be a minimum of 7 feet if I didn't have other things that increased my high jump and long jump by 20 feet. So,
So you're casting all those too?
No, but I can also climb. So I'm just going to jump up and then just scramble over.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am built to get up. That is what I am.
Yeah, you hop up to the second story balcony, scramble up. You see there's these double glass doors leading into the second floor.
Can I see if they're unlocked?
Push them open. Looks like they're unlocked.
Okay, then I'll start. See if I hear anything or I see anyone coming.
Roll perception.
Got it. That is a 19.
19. Right now, down this hallway, you don't hear anybody. You know from approximately where you are, you need to get basically across the house. You kind of started on the opposite end of where the office is.
And does it look like it's an open balcony, like an open walkway across, or is it like a closed hallway?
From the balcony, it looks like it leads into the hallway and then kind of continues off into different hallways or rooms throughout the manor.
Got it. But it's not like hey, this is an overhang. Sometimes if you're at a house that has a second story where it's got like a balcony and it's open viewing to it, it's like you're upstairs. It's now a closed off space.
It's not closed off, but you would have to be at the right angle to be able to see you on the balcony.
Got it. Okay, sweet. And I will try my best to sneak across and get in get to the office space.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Alrighty. That's an 18.
18. So yeah, you're moving through this man's. You're moving on this like nice plush carpeting, which making your job of sneaking easier. You move down the hallway. You're trying to remember the blueprints in your head. You move down a little bit. You know, on the next door to the left leads into like another like a welcoming area for like the second floor. You move into there and you can kind of see from that perspective down into like the dance hall. You hear the music from coming up. From there, you see as you open up this door with that stealth check, you manage to open it up without them seeing you. You see a 2 guards stationed at the top of the stairs on the second floor. Mm-hmm. And you know you would need to go. Basically, it's like a landing way, right?
Got
so
it.
you open up from one side. You know you need to get to the other side.
Do they look like they're looking up?
They are facing the stairs.
Okay.
So you would have to walk behind them. Well, they're facing away from you if you wanted to walk behind them.
Got it. I'm going to, I'm going to try and sneak behind them. I'll take out my cloak, and I'll hood it up so I can just be as close into the shadows of the walls behind them as possible.
Don't you have like a silence thing?
If I do thunder damage, I can create an area of silence.
Okay. Yeah, don't do that.
If I attack them, it's also changed, so it's no longer a 15-foot area. It's a 5-foot area around the target itself.
See, but that would be fine if you didn't have to make a bunch of noise first.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Okay, with advantage from my cloak.
Hey, don't fuck this up. It's gonna be real bad. Get caught right now.
That would be very bad if I didn't roll a 16 on the die plus 7.
Nice. Like the night, you slip past these two guards. Sharon talks like, I fucking hate guard duty. Not even in the fucking ball area where we can see people. We're just sitting here staring at stairs that 2 other guards are stationed at. Fucking gold wounds. As you walk by and sneak past them into the doorway, leading you into more hallways, go ahead and give me another perception check as you get into this next set of hallways.
Got it.
Downstairs, the band is just pumping. The music keeps going up and up in tempo as Eldon and Kadima are just fucking getting down on the dance floor.
Is my good friend able to give me the help action?
Yes, he can.
Yes. Has the help action changed at all in 2024?
Yeah. Assist on an ability check. Choose one of your skills or tool proficiencies in one ally who is near. So it looks like they changed it. So you have to be proficient in it.
Is he proficient in stealth?
He is.
Okay. So yeah.
That was you said perception?
Yeah. Oh, perception. Sorry. I forgot we weren't making stealth checks anymore.
Yeah, he is not
proficient in perception.
I will burn my token because the 2 is significantly.
Oh man.
I should have done a sprite. Sorry.
You're all good.
If I had thought about it,
it's all good.
The sprite also has invisibility and
18 is significantly better than the 2.
It's also funny to see like an imp. An invisible imp just like clawing into Misha's back.
He could have helped you with his stealth rolls, though.
He could. He still can if it ever happens again.
Yeah.
So you move into this next set of hallways. Right as you're like about to open up the door, you open it up and see just the back of a guard turning the corner.
Okay. And it's just it's at the door I just was opening. I saw him.
You open the door down the hallway. They took a left, and you see them like just making that turn.
Got it. Then I will quickly try and stealth behind them.
All right, go ahead, roll another stealth check. Gru can give you advantage, or you have your cloak. So
that is a 22.
22, easily enough done. You sneak behind him, and if he took the left, if you go to the right, that the office is down that way. And looks like he's probably patrolling this whole corridor and watching the office, but you see him just walking down the left, opening doors, checking, making sure no one snuck up here.
Yep. I will try and make it to that door as stealthily as possible.
Yep. Yeah, rolling over that stealth check, you make it over there, get to the door, and it is locked.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna just jumble around in my pocket, pull out my thieves' tools, and get to work.
All right, go ahead and roll the thieves' tools.
Okay.
Dexterity and proficiency.
Yes, and I believe they have changed how tool proficiencies work. If you're proficient in the tool, you get advantage on it.
If you have proficiency with the tool, add your proficiency bonus to any ability check made to use the tool. If you have proficiency in a skill that's used with that check, you have advantage on the check too.
Got it. You said sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand, yeah.
We're going to put that 2 over there. And we're going to take the 17 plus 7, that's 24.
Whew. All right. Not only did you get it done, but you got it done quickly, which was the more important thing. Door opens up, and you can slip in. As you slip in, you see this beautifully appointed office, nice big desk. You see like its own personal bar off to one side, pictures of himself hanging in the office, other pictures of like him and his family, but more than one of himself, which says a lot.
Yeah.
Are they nude?
They are not nude.
Damn.
But there is
That's for
one.
the bedroom.
Yeah, you haven't been to the bedroom. This is the office.
Can I relock the door behind me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'd like to do that.
Smart. I wasn't going to remind you to do it, but yeah, you could absolutely do that.
Okay, so I'll do that, and then where were we supposed to put this?
In the safe.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Come on, man. Pay attention.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Drew. Okay. I'll look around, see if I notice anything that is like, oh, this is obviously trapped.
All right, yeah, go ahead. Give me another perception check.
Oh, don't fail me now. It's not failing me now. That's a 21.
Yeah. 21. So you start glancing around the office. You don't see anything, just like moving around the desk or just the space itself that seems trapped. You do, as you're looking around, you do find where they weren't exactly sure where the safe was. They just knew it would be in the office. And as you're kind of glancing around, checking the walls and stuff like that, you do move one of the pictures off to the side of Kabita, just smiling down at you from like atop a horse.
Oh no!
What a cringe
Oh, no.
word.
Is it just the Napoleon picture?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. Tight. This dude sucks.
Yeah.
This dude's beans.
And you move that to the side
And he's also
see.
4 feet tall.
Canonically, yeah, he's now 4 feet tall. Yeah, but you see a safe behind this painting.
Okay.
What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
As you are looking at this safe, at first you don't see it, but as you start trying to like mess with it, trying to figure out how you're going to get into it, you like move it aside a little bit and you see just this little mechanism built into like the dial of the safe. That doesn't look like an original part of the safe. Looks like a trap of some kind.
Okay. Can I try to disable that?
Absolutely. You gotta roll Thieves' Tools again.
Okay. I'll just slide a hand these. Oh, that's an 18.
18 will do it. Man, if only you could roll like this in combat.
That's the rudest thing ever.
It's the most true thing.
It's the rudest thing. I can't believe you've been this. How dare you? Even.
I think this is really good for the character, though.
Yeah.
You do so well on our stealth missions.
Yes.
This is what Mish is.
Yeah, this is what he's built for.
Don't worry. Now we'll see once combat comes.
Yeah.
See. Well, you'll see. You'll see.
We'll see.
You'll see.
We will see.
All right, so go ahead now and roll another Thieves' Tool to try to break into this safe.
Okay. Let's see. Come on.
That rolled forever.
That did roll forever, and it is a filthy. It's a filthy 20. Filthy, dirty, disgusting 20.
Nasty little 20.
Glad we didn't keep the 3. The 3 would have been bad. The 10 would have been bad.
That is real good because it was a DC 20 lock. So you open it up. You see, as you open up the safe, you see like nice size bag of coins, some jewels here, and looks like some documents and papers and things like that.
I think I'm going to instinctually use moment to think and just blink stop time. And that just gives me an extra interact action. Just so it's like as time is progressing, I'm just continually rolling that and just looking through the thing to see if there's any. Can I actually look through this stuff to see if there's anything cool?
Yeah.
Other than the.
Absolutely, yeah. As you open it up, you start flipping through, you see most of it's like business ledgers and stuff like that, just keeping track of like the finances and things like that. You see this gold is probably, you look through, there's probably a good like 1,500 gold in here. And then between like gold and gems. But yeah, there's like the deed, of the house, there's like paperwork and stuff like that. Looks like pretty normal, like standard stuff. You see, as you're like kind of going through the ledgers and stuff like that, you can kind of see that in line with kind of what you're figuring out about this person, they seem to be like embezzling additional funds from the family business into their own personal coffers. That you can see them like undercutting prices of like trade goods to favor themselves and things like that. And those ledgers are kind of buried underneath all of the like official ledgers.
So no evidence that he was involved in killing Misha's parents.
No. Unfortunately not, no.
Yeah, he had no involvement in the plague.
What about Arlisa's family though? Does he see anything in there?
I think the documents I'm putting in here is evidence of him being involved in Arlise's family.
She already thought it was him, so I was wondering if it actually was.
You don't see anything.
It is now.
But I'm just,
But no, you don't see anything that would corroborate that.
I'm just curious.
Except for the documents I have in my hand I'm about to place in here.
Yeah. So you open up the manila folder and you see there are. As you open it up, you see a letter. Just kind of looking through the evidence you might be planning, you see a letter that is signed by Kavita. Seems to be addressing a known smuggler. Or you don't know it's a known smuggler, but above table, a known smuggler, instructing them to remove the Velthas problem before they become a liability. You see a signet ring with a V on it and set into a ruby. That seems to be some kind of signet ring. And then you also see more ledgers just detailing weird transactions to this smuggler and to some unknown entity in Rualia for some unknown substances and things of that nature. Just things that point, like you guys just said, that would point to Kavita being involved in the Velthas disappearance, murder.
What Moida?
Moida.
All right. Well, then I will place the documents in there, and I think I'm going to relock the relock the safe.
Gotcha. I will say, in addition, part of the ledgers you see, it was for a high grade poison, that seems to have been specially made. You don't know how falsified this information is from Bavaria, but something about that stands up to you. Looks like they made it look like it was specifically requested, and you seem to think that they're using known entities to kind of corroborate this story into something. So that kind of just stands out to you a little bit.
Okay. Well.
But yeah, easily enough done. You can slide all of that into the safe, lock it up.
I would like to see if I can reset that trap.
Ooh, yeah, fantastic. Go ahead and give me another Thieves tool.
Ooh, even better. That is a 24.
Yeah, easily done.
Beautiful.
You reset the trigger to kind of align for when somebody moves the dial to the wrong first number. And yeah, reset that trap.
Is there a window out of here?
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful glass window, directly behind the desk, so that when the light shines in right, it's silhouetting Kavita.
Does it appear to open?
Yes, it opens.
Okay.
I hate him.
It's those paintings just right.
I kind of love him.
I'm so glad we're taking him down.
Man knows what he's about himself.
I'd like to see if I can get out through the window. I think that might be the better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can. It's just got a little latch on the inside of it. You lift that up. You can easily slide out.
Before I do that, just checking one last time for any traps on the windows or something like that. Just because if he's been this paranoid about the safe, but he didn't have any trap on the lock. Maybe I'll still check. I'll see.
Yeah, even with your passive perception, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
And as you start climbing out the window, you feel claws unlatch from you. I'll relock it for you.
Relock what?
The window.
Oh, that works.
Latches from the inside.
Oh, yeah.
I think ahead.
I was just gonna. Yeah, that works. That's awesome, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good at what I do. But yeah, you could easily climb out the window, make your way down. You got to climb speed. Drew will relatch the window, and then in your head, Gev. All right, we're done. I'm coming back to you.
I can bring you here.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming back to you.
I will call him back.
Yeah.
Honestly, no. I don't call him back. I send him to his demi-plane.
How you did?
I'll call him back later. I would dismiss him, but
Yeah, as Bisha's climbing out the window, the music starts bringing itself down. As it starts slowing down, people are just start clapping. Well done, well done. As the music kind of dies down, you guys, the dance comes to its end. Kibito will come up to you, clapping, big smile on his face. This 4-foot
I think
human
before
man.
he came up to us, we would be like frozen, like breathing really heavy, staring into each other's eyes, and then him like walk up awkwardly. Yeah.
That was fantastic. I cannot thank you all enough for putting on such a beautiful performance for me, and we'll kind of like try to usher you away from people. That was fantastic. Who are you guys? I've never seen you before.
I will put my hand out for him to kiss and say, Esmeralda Grillis.
And he kisses your hand, and it is way wetter than it should be.
And your hand's probably a little sweaty too. So.
I'm gonna like subtly wipe it on my dress.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I assume you probably know who I am. My name is Kibito Goldwound. This is my party, of course.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet someone as beautiful as you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And you, my friend.
The name is Keenan.
Keenan.
And I'll pull out my left hand.
A left hand.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you, Keenan. Thank you all so much for coming and for providing entertainment for everybody. I hope you don't mind. I might have told a few people that I hired you all. Strictly on the up and up, of course, and he'll slide you both 50 gold. If you can just keep that between us,
I kind of feel like it was a little better than 50 gold worth of a dance, but that's just me.
Well, if you want to come to more of my events, there can definitely be more payment in it for you all. That performance was incredible. Couldn't have planned something better myself. Maybe if I had a little more time, but
This is a wonderful party.
Thank you. I worked very hard in putting it all together. And out of the corner of your eye, you see that same slight man just running circles around this place.
Oh, the stain on his shirt?
Yeah. Yes, I worked very hard to put this all together.
It is telling. Are all of your events usually this grand?
Well, it is a special occasion. I like all of my parties to be entertaining and this grand, but, I like to try to up myself with everyone. So, this one is a little more grand than the last.
I see. When's the next one?
Oh, who can say this was my birthday? Maybe in another month or so I might have another event, I have a couple trade deals that I'm waiting on to go through. Maybe I'll be celebrating those when they happen. But, whenever the mood strikes me.
Just be sure to reach out to us for next time. And then...
Yes, who were you all with?
We're with the Clerics of Tenebris.
Oh, fantastic. I'm surprised I haven't seen you all before. My family have been devout followers of Torvus all of our lives. We are there every service, and you see he pulls out like a thick iron chain before tucking it back away. Doesn't really match my outfit, but got to keep up with appearances. I'm something of I dabble in the clericness a bit, since I got sent to cleric school growing up and all that.
Yep. I'm in recovery, so.
In recovery?
It's mostly a joke. I went to cleric school as well.
I got it. You're a funny one. That was a good. Well, again, thank you all, and I hope to see you at more of these.
Yeah,
I must go. You see, I've got people waiting on me and my attentions.
Yes,
it's always a busy moment when it's your party. But yes, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you. And as he's turning to walk away, I'll just tap his back with my right hand.
And
just to brush it.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
This man likes to touch hot stoves, he says. That is not a good number.
No, it's a good number. It's a 10.
You go to just kind of pat him on the shoulder, just a quick little pat, but your hand kind of freezes to him for a second. You hear a little from him, oh. And you see him go just a little bit paler, and you feel this jolt of energy just shoot into your arm. Air must be a little dry, the static. I feel a bit woozy. Maybe need another drink. Again, pleasure to meet you all, and goes to walk off.
Yeah, this is kind of fun.
That was brave.
I kind of I guess brought the fear of God into him.
One of them. Or out of them.
Or out of him.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Where'd you learn to dance like that, Eldon?
I was part of a traveling entertainment troupe, and I kind of picked up a little bit of everything so I could bounce around where I was needed to fill in.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Thank you.
And we made money off of this.
We did. We made some money.
We made money off of this. Holy shit.
Celebratory drinks?
Yeah. Drinks on me.
Fantastic. And yeah, Gevarex, yeah, same kind of thing. You guys break apart. Kabita, as he's kind of walking away from Eldon and Kadima, you see him see, or at least like smile at her and give her a little wink before walking off.
This dude gives me the ick.
That's like exactly what Gevarex was thinking. He turns to Arlise and he's like,
And you see she just, fucking asshole.
This guy he's a piece of work.
Yeah. I certainly wouldn't hate it for him to get taken down a peg, but I unfortunately don't have the time or resources right now with
Well,
everything else.
that is not something you need to worry about right now. Let us enjoy ourselves. One more drink.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing fantastic.
I will get us refills.
Yes, that would be fantastic. I think, yes, one more drink. I think I've made my appearance here, and then I'll get the fuck out of here.
It sounds like a good plan.
and I will go to the bartender and I will order wine for myself and a virgin drink for her.
Do you come up to the one that we're at?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just whichever one's closest. So probably, yeah, that one.
And I think I'll kind of wave over to Vodon, have him come and join us.
Yeah, you see, he was once again, there was just like a bunch of noble women surrounding him, and he was just like, oh, again, sorry, thank you again. I see my friends over there need me. No, thank you. I'm sure your daughter's very lovely. And like,
Oh, wow.
and walks over to you guys. Are we?
Are you doing okay?
No.
Has anybody seen Mish?
No.
The mission is complete.
Oh,
The Mishan?
Do not make fun of my accent.
No, it's a play on his name. Mish.
He
Mishan.
he stares blankly for a split second, trying to process.
You are correct. That is
Yeah,
very
Mishan.
funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Using my accent to your advantage. Mm-hmm. It is very good.
Yeah, I wasn't making fun of you.
Well, you know, sometimes it is okay to laugh at oneself.
Yeah. Should we get Mish and Gross and Rosemary? How are they doing?
let me check in with Gross. How's it going?
All right. Well, it's going good. Rosemary has been talking to a rosebush for the past, I don't really know time. What feels like a long time. We're just kind of posted up here in the back of the garden. There's not too many people out here, so they seem to be having a good time.
Great. Are you having fun? Yeah.
I can't talk to the rosebush, so I'm just kind of watching Rosemary talk to the rosebush.
Yeah. Okay, let me, I'll check back in just a minute. I think we're about ready to go.
Okay.
They're doing great. Rosemary's making some bush friends.
Yeah, we might have to figure out a way to get another one of Rosemary. I don't know how that all works, but maybe just like Rosemary might get a little lonely.
You know, that's a good thought. We'll check in with Rosemary about it.
Mm-hmm. Get Mish and get out of here?
I believe Mish is already outside. If you two want to go, I have made friend. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
Okay.
Maybe get more information.
Okay. You want to meet back at the headquarters?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Okay. I'll let Gross know. We're heading back to the safe house and back to the headquarters if y'all want to
Okay, we'll meet you there. Rosemary, it's time to go. Oh, how do I? Oh, goodbye.
I don't want to hang this dang thing up.
He struggles with that.
And yeah, you guys, whoever it is, can make their way to the safe house. Irish goodbye.
Yeah, I think Kadima's about ready to go.
Well, Vodon is leading the charge. He's like, all right, we're done. Think. But no. Let's go. And so you guys can start making your way back to the safe house, and Gevrax, you make your way back over to Arlise.
Yep, I'm gonna, hand her the drink. So I'll kind of follow Arlise, and
Do you live far from here?
A few blocks down. I've got a carriage outside.
Okay. So you have somebody to make sure you get home safe.
Oh, yes, of course.
Perfect.
I'm not much of a walker to get here, and I definitely couldn't walk home now. I appreciate the concern, though. It's been a pleasure to get to know you.
Absolutely. I will walk you to the carriage, and I will see you next time.
Do you, need a ride anywhere, or need a place to stay for the evening? You say you're not from here.
Yeah, I'll give her a little grin, and well, I have a room in the tavern, but it is not super comfortable.
Well, there's one good thing about my family. We definitely live in comfort.
I would like to see.
Takes your arm, leads you into the carriage, and we can fade to black with that.
It's been 39 years, guys.
Till the break of dawn.
Ooh.
I will
He's gonna wake up with a point of exhaustion. Holy.
I will reapparate Drew and send him to find the rest of the party and let them know I will be back in the morning.
So we fade to black on the carriage rising out a few minutes after you guys arrive to the safe house. Drew just pops into existence. Giverax will see y'all in the morning. Indisposed.
Like indisposed?
Does he need help?
No. Maybe? I don't want to know that much. He'll be back. He's safe.
Oh, okay.
Did he go home with that girl?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
For him.
Somebody's got the right idea.
Yeah, so he'll meet you guys in the morning. So Sif is like, I hope he remembers the way back. Oh, well, that's his problem.
He can make it through the sewers.
I mean, Drew is following you guys and is smarter than me by 4 points.
And with that, you guys can make your way back into the tunnels, back towards the Varia hideout. That's where we'll go ahead and end this session.
Yeah.
A successful mission.
We did it.
Holy moly.
We did it in one, guys.
Did it in one.
If you want to hear more about how we and our characters are feeling, check out What's in the Box, where we decompress from the events of the episode. This has been an NCCEC production. Now that the episode is done, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Mindscapes and Magic for more content, and come hang out with us in our Discord for episode discussions. We'll see y'all in the next misadventure.